And welcome back. Just a few days until the skies over the Peoria riverfront are lit up in an array of colors for this year's Red, White, and Boom July 4th celebration. So today, to tell us all about the event, we're joined by Mike Wild, the Vice President and General Manager of Midwest Communications, the organizers of this big, fantastic event. Hey, Mike, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Erin.
Of course. So it's that time of year.
It is.
I know you all are putting the final touches on the show and gearing up for the big night. So
yeah,
how excited are you for this year's event?
Yeah, we're always real excited. It's a labor of love for everybody in our organization and everybody that's involved with this. There's so many agencies with Peoria and East Peoria, law enforcement and public safety. It's crazy how many people are involved and how many people it takes to put this thing on. It's a big undertaking. It should be. It's the biggest fireworks show in the state of Illinois.
Right.
There's a couple other people that claim they are, but that's not true. We officially are the biggest, which is kind of a big deal for our area.
That's a big deal.
So yeah, it takes a lot. It takes a lot, but it's a labor of love for all of us, and we're really looking forward to it.
Absolutely. So about how many hours or days or months goes into this preparation?
Well, and it depends on which group you're talking about. From our standpoint, it's literally a year-long thing, a little bit all the time, literally across the entire year. For the law enforcement group, it's hours and hours of preparation at different times, and we meet periodically, most recently yesterday, just to go over all the logistics of how everything works and extraction points for emergency services and all of that kind of thing. For the fireworks people, they have 40 or 50 hours in just designing the show.
Wow.
And then they have over a week of pulling all of the materials and putting it together. They put it takes a 53-foot long semi to haul everything over here.
Wow.
And then it's 3 or 4 days to get it onto a couple of barges that will end up in the middle of the Illinois River to shoot everything. So it's a big undertaking.
Sounds like it.
It is.
Yeah. That is, I mean, but it's all worth it to, see the final product, and, everyone just adores this show. So
that's what we like, Erin, is look, I mean, the community comes together every 4th of July to see this show, and that's what you want, is the end product for everybody to say, wow.
Right.
And this year it's going to be a bigger show. We have said that in other years, too, when we've increased what we're doing from a previous year. This year, we're spending more money. The effects are better effects. In fact, a third of the show is going to be all new effects that we've never used before.
Wow.
So that's significant also. But I think we're going to leave people saying, wow, again. This is going to be a really cool show.
That's great. Bigger and better.
It is. Yeah, very much so.
We love to hear that.
Very much so.
And of course, with the drought conditions that we've had lately, of course, we did get a lot of rain on Thursday, but leading up to those days, we had drought conditions. Are you all doing anything different this year to address the dry weather, and anything, any new precautions that you're taking?
So we always have precautions in place. Unlike a lot of other shows, we're fortunate in that we're shooting it over a river, and we have 500 feet either way of setback, a little bit more than that, for fallout. And then we have, for the most part, concrete that anything small that could potentially fall over land is going to fall on. So it's not the same level of concern as shows that you may have fallout coming down on a field or in woods or that type of thing. So it is a concern. Probably the bigger concern has been the wildfires and the smoke in the air, and is it going to impact our ability to see the fireworks? And the answer is it shouldn't have any impact at all. And it's supposed to continue to dissipate anyway, but even so, it shouldn't be too much of a concern. But that was in our minds for a little while, just looking outside and thinking, okay, this is pretty hazy. Is this going to work okay? But it will.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yes.
Good to hear.
Yes, very much so.
And the show is obviously on July 4th, which is Tuesday, and the show starts at 9:30?
9:30 p.m. Now, things start happening on the riverfront earlier in the day. There are people down there scouting out positions at, noon probably, and putting out lawn chairs and that type of thing in prime viewing positions. But things really kind of start happening about 5 or 5:30 on the riverfront. And from there, kind of progressively gets busier all night long on both sides of the river. And the show starts at 9:30 in terms of the fireworks itself.
I know you all are busy counting down to the actual show.
Yeah, we are. Thank you, Erin.
Of course. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And stick with us. We'll be right back.